Ever pondered over the fact that the Indian government seems to be in debt but still continues to operate and even prosper? That's quite an enigma to decode, isn't it? Today we'll delve into government bonds, understanding how they become instrumental in funding the operations of the Indian government and their influence on the Indian economy. So what are these Indian government bonds? Essentially, an Indian government bond is a loan made by investors to the Indian government. You might be wondering, why does the Indian government need these loans? Just as running a household sometimes requires making big purchases or investments without having all the cash up front, governing a country also involves expenditures that need immediate attention, like funding various projects, developing infrastructure, or even managing the country's economy. Hence, they borrow, with a promise to pay back at a later date. Indian government bonds vary, just like their global counterparts. Some mature in a few years, while others take many decades. The interest rates also differ. Some Indian government bonds pay a fixed interest rate, while others pay a rate that adjusts with inflation. Now, the burning question: should you, as an Indian investor, invest in government bonds? Government bonds offer a relatively safe investment due to the lower likelihood of a stable government like India defaulting on its loans. The returns on Indian government bonds typically lower than riskier investments like stocks or real estate, but they provide consistent income. They are a way to diversify an investment portfolio and are used to fund public projects and manage the Indian economy. In essence, government bonds are loans made by investors to the government of India. They offer a safe investment with consistent returns, though these returns are typically lower than riskier investments. In the grand scheme of things, government bonds play a crucial role in global finance, and India is no exception. They provide the Indian government with the funds needed to function and grow, while offering Indian investors a relatively safe and stable option. So, the next time you hear about government debt in India, remember, it's not all doom and gloom. It's part of a beautifully complex financial system where your money can help build the nation and grow your wealth simultaneously.